Good evening. It is a Godlike Monday, and it's great to see everybody coming in on the chat and in the panel. We have a live unboxing tonight with Marcos. He's going to bless us with this unboxing tonight. Marcos, talk to me about this character and how long have you had this, and when did you order it, etc. Tell me about it.
So the company that did it, it's Bow and Hancock from One Piece. The company that did it is Jimei Palace. They're probably either one or two favorite companies I have of One Piece statues. And I ordered it the night Jimmy ordered two Predator pieces, and then I ordered another One Piece piece, and then I think Noah pre-orders the two things as well. It was a really long time that night, but I'm glad I finally have it in. So it came in maybe I don't know. That was probably like 4 months ago, I think. At the most. So, but I haven't opened a piece in a while, so I'm happy. I finally got something in.
That's awesome, man. I really wanted to see this. You had mentioned it last week, and I know our schedules trying to get everything together was kind of tough, but it seems like we're able to all come together this evening, so that's great. It is a Monday. It's good to see everybody. Mr. Kiefer, how you doing this evening? Good to see you.
Yeah, doing good. I mean, for a Monday, all things considered. Looking forward to Marcos unboxing. It's nice to see somebody with a new toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be great. I wish I had another statue to unbox as well, but very soon, because I know that I've got more coming in, and I can't wait to see that. So, and it looks like we're having some technical difficulties on Facebook, so make sure that we're all on YouTube, and we'll get that figured out and get it all together. And of course, the happy couple. It's great to see you all together. Noah and Emily, how are you guys doing this evening? Good to see you.
Doing good. Yeah, good. Happy to get on, man. I'm happy for you, Marcos. That's a great piece, man. Jimei Palace has some really good stuff. So
they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I wanted this piece so bad, and that night, a little alcohol didn't take much, but I was like, I'm doing it. And
Yeah, and Noah's been, trying to stream while he's at work, and I keep telling him, man, don't get in trouble, man. But he's like, hey, man, I got this. Don't worry about it. So.
Oh yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, basically just hanging out till events end, and then gotta go. Nothing I can really do in the meantime. Just gotta
Yeah. So. No, I hear you. We're
back home today. So.
Okay. No, I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad you're on. I'm glad you're here. Good to see Emily as well. And then, of course, the man in the dark over there, you can barely see him. Freddie, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Back
What's up?
online.
What's up, everyone? Feel like it's been a long time. I feel excited, man.
6 years.
Come back to an unboxing. Good to see everybody. Alan, Marcos, Jimmy, Noah, Emily. Glad to have you back.
It's good to see you. Yep, it's good to see everybody on. Let me just address the chat real quick. And then you can't have a stream without Nice Guy because the guy's so damn friendly. But the man can cook too. Man, he's awesome. So, and then, of course, Mr. Lane Kramer. Good to see you, sir. Timothy, what's going on?
Up there.
Looks like everybody just coming in. Good to see you. Oh, that money wasted. Good to see you, brother. And then JoJo. Oh, what's going on, my man? And you can't have a stream unless Aiden Martinez is on here. Good to see you, Aiden, the master of lighting himself. Definitely collector. Good to see you. Everybody coming in. Oh, you can't have it without Alex. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you. The crew is here. Marcos, without further ado, we're pretty excited to see this piece. I know you are too. You got two cameras going. Oh, you're learning. There you go. All right.
Awesome. So actually, Noah and Emily, do you guys know this character at all? I know you guys have watched.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I'm a little bit familiar, but I'm like right behind there in the story. I haven't quite made it there yet.
Like right at the midpoint, like beginning of the midpoint, basically. But,
yeah. I mean, it's 40 something, so I was close.
Like Emily could probably talk about it more, but she's like the baddest, woman in the world and the universe. And I don't want to spoil anything, but she just, she's a great character.
What anime is this?
Funny.
What anime? What anime is this, Marcos?
One Piece, of course.
One Piece. Okay.
Greatest story of all time.
Yeah, the greatest story of all time. So I opened up kind of ready, just so you guys don't have to hear the boxing and me struggle with the shipper. But it comes with little instructions, which I probably will not use. And the
Okay.
good thing about Jimei Palace, they come with
Instructions.
they always come with gloves for like every statue, so I love that. And then I know Freddie loves to see these, the COA,
Oh yeah, come on, man. What number?
251 out of 309 international.
All right,
Oh,
you
wow.
gotta frame that, right?
No, I never do.
It's kind of like it's going right back in the box.
I don't. It just takes up too much space, in the front of the statues. But that's that. So let's get unboxing.
It's not a race, Marcos. Calm down.
I know.
So, Marcos, I got to ask you for the price. I'm surprised you didn't go for the life size.
Oh gosh, stop.
What was that, like $2,000, like plus shipping?
There's like a couple that are like a couple companies that done life size. They're huge too. Because she's like 6'8", I think, in the anime. So
Dang.
either tall, 6'8" or 6'7".
Yeah. I forget. I think I was scrolling through. I think it was Fanatic Anime Store. I'm pretty sure, and yeah, I think they had the life size on there for like $2,000 or $2,500 or something like that.
Oh,
I'm sure the shipping is like atrocious, but still.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Well, also, I do want to give a big shout out to Comic Concepts. Josh, I bought it from him. Really good experience buying from him. Obviously, he's a trusted seller. So
I heard a lot of great things from Comic Concepts. I have not bought them from them before, but I think I will. I think I'll expand a little bit.
I bought the Sumei chopper from him. This piece. I know I bought something else. I'm blanking out on it though. But I know I definitely bought something else. Every time it's a good experience, and yeah. But Jimei Palace also always comes with straps. That's awesome.
Yes. And also to add, this piece is still available on Comic Concepts right now for $10.99 plus shipping. So just in case anybody's looking, looks like he's got some more.
A lot of websites don't have it now. It's either waitlisted or so. If you do want it, you maybe want to get on it as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marcos, what piece from this line are you most anticipating? Is it that pirate one you're getting, or that bust?
So, are you talking about Jimei Palace, or are you talking about like overall One Piece?
Overall One Piece.
The Luffy bust for sure. Like,
Yeah,
that's Jimei art. Oh, that one, and then the Blackbeard.
the Blackbeard. That's the one. Yeah, I was thinking of
That one's crazy.
That one's really cool.
Yeah. That's over even Luffy bust for me, because that was like the first statue. Second statue, so I'm like, oh my god, I need it. And it's expensive as hell.
Yeah, I mean, I've never watched One Piece before, but I understand the passion of the collectors that just really love these statues. And that bust you're getting, Marcos, I've never seen anything like that before.
No, it's awesome. It's an incredible, like the whole thing about. I know I talked about it on the show, but the whole memories thing is a big part of the show. So they integrated that with the statue. It was just mind blowing.
Okay.
Yeah. But it won't be here probably to 2026. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, that's a long wait for that one.
Oh yeah.
Alex had a question for you, Mr. Kiefer. He was wondering if you had any news on City Hunter Predator shipping.
I haven't heard a thing yet.
Nothing yet. Okay.
There's
Why is that nice show?
actually crickets on about 3 or 4 pieces that are supposed to be coming.
Okay.
Yeah, all from the same vendor. Yeah, so I'm a little bit concerned right now, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I've got one coming from Joseph for the City Hunter, and I'm still waiting to get my notification. Of course, you can't have a stream without the GOAT himself. What's going on? Oh, yeah.
Is there a giveaway tonight?
No, I didn't announce anything yet.
I don't know, Marcos. You feeling generous?
Yeah, but I'm giving the Boa statue.
We need to
It's
start.
not one of these businesses that open something. I'm having trouble with every box I deal with right now. I don't know why. So, it's been a while.
Alex, I did not buy it direct from Prime One because I had a $1,200 credit at Sideshow. That's why I bought it from Sideshow. So my Predator will be coming from Sideshow. Alan, you didn't go direct from Prime One?
No, actually, I
Okay.
got it through Spawn.
Okay.
And actually, I heard Prime One sometimes, like statues, they come at Sideshow before the Prime One. So I don't know how that happens, but it does.
Yeah. hmm
Very weird.
Yeah, I think that happened with the Prime One Batman 1/3 scale, the Robert Pattinson one.
Yeah.
Like certain retailers had it before Prime One was even shipping it.
So I mean, I gotta ask Freddie because I don't even know. But Freddie, what have you watched the Prime One event? And if you have, what is the most anticipated statue you're wanting from the event that you saw?
I did watch it recently. My most I really like the Horizon Zero Dawn statues.
Okay, yeah, we thought about you when we saw that.
Yeah, my eyes lit up.
Yeah, that swap out was awesome on that.
It is super cool.
Yeah, I really liked it, and they teased another statue at the end too, which got me also hyped. It looks like a diorama, I think. I'm not sure. It had Aloy, and then oh, my daughter would kill me. But that cobra looking creature, they teased it at the end, and I was like, wow. So
Wait a minute, Freddie, you're not excited for Neo 1/3? Neo?
I'm excited for that, but
You don't sound
I need a gaming piece, man. Like
okay.
I got to get that gaming piece in my collection. But that Neo was looking good though. It was looking good.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited.
was shocked. I didn't see that one coming.
So let me ask you: do you think J&D will do a Neo as well?
Oh, for sure, for sure. It seems like that license, man, is going all over the place. So I think for sure they'll do one. But the thing is, man, with that resin, it's just like it looks so good. I mean, do you really need to spend more on a silicone? I don't
You
know.
tell me.
I don't know. It depends. If they could do it right, but that piece right now is looking good, man. Like real good. So
The only way I feel that J&D will make a better Neo is if it has a better pose. But I don't know. I don't know. The Prime One is pretty damn
I
amazing.
like Prime One's base for it.
I do too.
It's a really good base.
I do too. Emily, do you like those pieces that they showed from Matrix, or do you like that series?
I do like the Matrix, so I was pretty excited about that. And then the John Wick was pretty cool too.
It was sweet. So you watched that, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah, the biggest review we saw the other night was Jimmy has never watched one John Wick movie.
Oh, relax.
One what?
One John Wick movie.
Oh,
I didn't watch John Wick because he kills a dog in there. So
And he calls himself a
just
nerd.
skip that part. Skip that part.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to. Whatever. So. Oh man, you can't have a stream without Mr. Perez. Good to see you, Dennis, in the chat. Good to see you.
What I say about that part is it's a necessary evil to watch the whole movie.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing more content coming up than Godlike statues. I was editing all night well, not all night, till about 1 a.m. last night. So we have more content coming, and then maybe even a new series coming to the show as well. So
I did like that Predator tease video you did. That was really good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I only did that like 50 times before I got it right. Yeah. So, but we've got you'll see more of that this week, and maybe a new segment throughout the week as well, featuring spec fiction. You'll see that. We're anticipating Ben from XM Studios coming on very soon. I'll finalize that this week. A lot of good things happening, so I'm pretty excited for that.
So back to like the extra goodies they give you. Usually, so they give you a stand for like the COA.
Oh, nice.
That is cool.
They always give you a brush, so that's another good thing. And they give you a little plaque, which is
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
cool.
Man.
Yeah, so they give you a good bit, So that's what
hey, you're not gonna use that stand, right?
not a chance. It's going right back in here. So.
Man.
So I'm gonna get that big old base out, so that'll be fun.
This is always a fun part. Try to. Oh yeah, there you go. Try taking the Predator out of the box live on stream, man. That was fun.
Imagine when Alan does his Avatar bust, right?
That's going to be an amazing unboxing, Alan. Amazing unboxing. Can't wait for that. Epic.
So this is the whole base. I'll get a close up.
That's a nice water effect.
Yeah, it has a lot of features. I don't love it, but there's a
Put this camera on here. Oh yeah.
there's a little heart. That's
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
yeah. And the whole big old snake right behind it. It has their name right there.
Oh yeah. See that.
It goes all the way back. It's a big wave. So
Nice.
Wow. So I gotta ask Marcos, how do you like Boa Hancock's connection to Luffy?
I think it's hilarious. Like, because
Me too.
she's like a super serious character. I don't want to ruin the story, but like what they do with her and the main character, it's so funny. Like, it's hilarious.
I love it. It's
yeah,
pure comedy gold.
Yeah, Emily showed me some clips of it. Yeah.
It looks much better in person, he said. Let me get to these questions. They're popping up. Marcus, are you collecting any more warlords from GM?
Jimei. So yeah, I'm collecting Crocodile.
Okay.
I know they're gonna do a Mihawk and they're gonna do a Jimei, which is I'm definitely getting those.
Wow.
They have a Doflamingo. I do like it, don't love it. I'm just waiting for a different, maybe another company to do it.
Mhm.
And who else is out there? Oh, Trafalgar or D-Law. God, I can't speak English, but Law, just put it like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him. And then Gecko Mori, actually, they tease he's the next one coming up for them. So
Wow. Cool.
Sorry.
Gecko Mori is he's kind of lame, but like I gotta do it to the line, you know. So
I don't think any of us can talk tonight. I'm fumbling my words.
it's Monday, like Alan said.
It's
So
Monday.
there's a quick little thing. This is-
Be water, my friend. That's a cool name. Did you take care of the Kraken the Predator jaw? Well, I'm still waiting for the distributor to help me out with that. It's in a box. I'm still waiting, my friend. I'll keep you posted. I will keep you posted.
kind of fine with this.
Original Warlords pre-time skip. I don't know what that means. Sorry. So the original Warlord pre-time skip. You said, nice guy says.
So it's basically, yeah, I think the whole line is all Warlords pre-time skip. Yeah.
Got it. Like I got it.
Second, I gotta open up the directions.
So Marcos, I got to follow up with that last question and ask how much space do you have left? Sounds like you got a lot of stuff, man.
Not much. I still have my apartment too, so that's a good thing. But I'm gonna get a house within the next year, so I'll have a whole like room.
Cool.
Well, at least that's the plan. You never know, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, Freddie, what did you think about Prime 1 John Wick? What did you think about that?
Prime 1 John Wick. It looks good, man. There's so many John Wicks out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like crazy over John Wick. So for me, it's one of those where my wallet's safe.
That's good.
Yeah. So like, you know, I love John Wick, the movies and the franchise. Is just like I'm not like big on that I need a statue from it.
Got it. Okay.
So
Freddie, would you have rather have seen it in third scale instead of quarter?
I like quarter scale. Because I feel like you could get more bang for your buck and get more than when you do 1/3 scales. Then you're stretched thin for me.
That's good.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just
That's
big
nice.
big old piece and big old boobies, obviously. Got a little underskirt too, you know.
Nice.
Gotta get the fan service. So I'm gonna put this on. The details actually on this are really good though. The paint job and everything. So
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm gonna put this on. I probably should have done a video, but
This piece lights up, right?
it does. It's not the greatest light up. It's like it's just the water. No like effect either. It's just a straight light up. Or the water in the little heart right here, right there. They're like right up.
Oh, okay.
Wow, looks good. Is that your cat?
Oh,
Yeah, all three of them are just standing outside the door, just like
I see their
it's closed.
paws going underneath the door, and I can see one of the eyes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so much worse when we're both in here at the same time. They just like all gang up on us, just like and like they'll jump up and like push on the door, like they'll put force into it.
They'll
It's
body
funny.
slam the doors. I don't believe in closed doors.
So I need to watch John Wick this week. That's one of my goals, and then I'm gonna rewatch Attack on Titans this week too.
Oh,
So,
I still
Gamora. I was saying Gamora. I did like the live action One Piece as well. It was really good.
It was good. Yeah,
Mhm.
I liked it.
I was pleasantly surprised with the live action.
Yeah, 100%.
It had a lot of opportunities to go bad, and they really stuck with it.
There's some things I didn't agree with, but overall, it was a good story. So,
Dude, the Orlok
Yeah.
fight was cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
The only thing I didn't agree with is like, well, I didn't necessarily like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't really care for it, was the incorporation of GARP.
That's my biggest issue with the whole show.
That's my beef too. But other than that, everything else was great.
So there's
You know
the.
what? So Marcos, does her dress just rest on the snake, or does it peg in somewhere?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay, I was
He's
just wondering.
squirting most of the weight right here in his leg. He's not very that sturdy, I would say that. But
Okay.
I think it's gonna rest more when I get the snake head in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where it's supposed to be, like, really sturdy. But
Okay.
I think it's pretty tall too.
Hey, Knight, good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Peace. Let's get the heart out. What is it? But yeah, Emily, that was the biggest issue I had too, was the dark, the Kobe, and yeah, I don't know why they did that.
No joke. Gamora's saying that she's tall. We need to get some measurements on this bad boy.
Well, and that's the interesting thing with One Piece. All their character heights are so crazy different.
Yeah, they don't make sense sometimes.
Okay.
That's
like Whitebeard. Whitebeard is a beast.
Yeah, and in the future show, like, characters, the Yonkos, there's like some that are double his size. So.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be an amazing piece, Marcos. And do you have an idea where you're going to pair? Are you going to pair it with something, or is it a standalone? Or
Well, like I forgot who asked, but the warlords, like, you just pair them up with all the warlords. So.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcos, what's your dog's name?
Max.
Max.
He's a good boy.
He's right there.
Oh my gosh, he's camouflaged.
He's just standing.
Camouflage, yeah.
Oh, happy dog.
He's a good boy. What piece is supposed to go there? I'm so lost.
So, which warlord is your favorite, Marcos? Do you have a favorite, or
Yeah. No, Doflamingo probably. One of those two, Doflamingo or Crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Doflamingo is post time skip, so I don't know if you guys seen him. Oh, I see what I'm doing now. I think. What am I doing now? I'm sorry, everybody.
Good.
So Marcos, the dress, is it polystone, PVC? How's the paint look on it?
It looks pretty. The paint looks great, but Jimei Palace does use a lot of like PVC type material, so I think it's more of that. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So on the way.
Well, I'm glad to see you get these, Marcos, because I'm living through you with the One Piece line, because I almost went down that rabbit hole at one point.
You had a few.
I did have a few, yeah. I had a few 1/5 scales from Dream Studio, and then I got a couple quarter scales, but yeah, there's not enough room for everything. But so I'm excited to see all these ones that you get, especially that Blackbeard, man. That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be really.
Yeah, that's going to be a
I want
huge.
you to get I want you to get the buggy too. That one's really good too. The
I'm
Sume buggy.
hoping Jimei does a buggy. If not, then I'm just gonna get that Sume one. I
Yeah,
do have
that's
a break
good.
actually, which is
Yeah.
not cool to have a break. You guys can see.
Wow.
So it's on the other screen, Jimmy.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah.
You just have to glue it in. Not that big of a deal.
Oh, well.
There's a little
Oh,
peg.
so it's a break.
Yeah, it's a break.
Oh,
But like, there's a peg with it, and actually does fit in pretty well. So I don't think it's gonna be an issue.
okay.
So yeah, that's it.
That looks nice.
No, I forget. Is Jimei Palace the ones that say they prefer people to do filmed unboxings in case there's any issues with anything? Or I feel like I saw that on one of their pieces. I can't remember.
I do not. If they do that, then that's cool. But I never heard that.
Yeah, 'cause I think it might have been a maybe like a Bulma 1/6 they did that's on Comic Concepts where she's on a dirt bike. I remember seeing that in the description that they want you to film everything. So you need a replacement. Hopefully they'd be cool about it.
Yeah, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully it doesn't break anything, but it looks pretty sturdy. There's that. So I got that figured out.
So, Marcos, if you come about and you feel like it's a little wobbly, I would just ask for a replacement, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, the brake was kind of weird because there's still a peg with it, you know? So, like,
Yeah.
if anything, I just glue it. I'm not the biggest person on, like, placements. That's if it's like a huge brake, obviously.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, big snake next. All right. Let's see. All right, cool. Oh, this is easily the biggest piece. Which is awesome.
And, Marcos, does it bother you if the piece is PVC at all, or are you okay with that? Or
I don't give a shit as long as it looks good.
all right.
I'm not like a big stickler on that. Like I said, a lot of the Jimei Palace pieces are like the portraits are almost always like PVC. So
Yeah.
just have it made. But the thing is, like, the pluses you get with it is like a very dynamic statue and ginormous characters too.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I mean,
She's tall, man.
she's one tall lady.
She's a big woman.
This piece scares me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a big old snake right here. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Is that snake her ability?
It's,
What
no,
is
it's just a little partner. Like it follows her around and everything. So yeah, snake head. What's actually next?
Now, by partner, you mean someone she turned into a snake? That was once her husband or something?
Oh, actually, my bad. She's like Medusa. So she turns people into stone. And the only way you can do that with her power, you have to be beautiful. So like she's like the most beautiful woman in the world. So like that's the joke on it a little bit. So like if an ugly dude had this power, it wouldn't work. So you're just reaching out of luck. And the big thing about One Piece, when you have a devil fruit power, you can't swim. So it's like a big downside.
Oh yeah.
Your dog is just chilling. Like a statue.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
Yeah, no, you guys can see him though.
Yeah, just a little bit. We see his head popping out.
So like, every show I do, he just chills right there and sleeps.
Oh.
He's a killer. So right here. So here's the snake head right here, the portrait.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Pretty big. So he's kind of a little goofy looking, but
Yeah. I like the skull hat.
yeah, the skull hat. Very good for this.
Wow, that's really sweet.
Is it a quarter scale, Marcos?
It's kind of like 1/6 ish.
Okay.
So that's awfully big for a 1/6.
Yeah, it's like anime statues are always a little different though with that, you know.
Okay.
These characters are just huge, and then you get a huge like face and everything. So this snake, there it goes. Hopefully, when I put that in, this big part right here kind of like was moving. So Hopefully it's good now. So it's resting. I know. I'll show you guys. Don't follow me right now. Don't follow. But it's resting. You guys can see it on this little waterfall thing, or this water back here. You can see.
Oh.
It wasn't doing that when I put in at first, so hopefully that helps it. Pretty hot. It is a big piece though. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right in my head almost. Let's see what the next piece is. Okay, yeah, okay.
Man, it looks good, man. You said the dress is PVC, Marcos?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's PVC. It's like a PVC type material, though, at least. So.
Okay.
But the base definitely has that clear resin.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, if I picked up the whole statue, it's like ginormously heavy.
Yeah.
It was around 60, 70 pounds.
Let's not do that.
Are you scared to move it?
Yeah, like I said, yeah, this piece right here, when I put that snake head on, it definitely moved. But I think it was because it wasn't seated properly. But I think it is now. Definitely kind of scared putting this on too.
And you said it's got a light up base.
It does.
Is it battery or plug-in?
Plug-in. So I don't really have a plug near me. I kind of do. I put my plug right over my dog goes. Hopefully it has a length though. No.
It definitely looks good. Let me switch cameras
So,
here.
next piece is.
Dude, look at it next to Marcos. It's pretty damn big.
I think it's 31 inches tall. I think that's on it.
Wow, it is big.
Yeah, that's really good size.
Wow.
And then next piece is this.
Jimmy, you said you're gonna be watching Attack on Titan.
Again, yeah. I wanna...
Yeah. Are you maybe trying to motivate yourself to PO that new piece that Prime One showed?
Whoa, relax.
Self-enabling. Yeah.
Well, I know what's coming.
Oh, relax.
Yeah,
I love that.
Sports scale too, Alan. So this is actually
I am
funny.
getting that.
So this is her power. So this is her power, basically. Like she shoots like heart arrows and turns them into cement. But as you can see, there's a very goofy face they have with the hard eyes, mouth wide open.
So she shoots heart arrows and turns them into stone?
Yeah, like little arrows like this.
Okay.
But like I said, it only works if you're a beautiful person. So like if the person see how that they're falling in love with her,
Okay.
that's the only reason why it works. So if it's like I said, if it was like me with that power, I would get like maybe 0.001% of the world. Absolutely worthless, but like with the tongues out and everything.
That's funny.
That I am getting that Attack on Titan's piece.
No, you're
I thought so.
I'm not getting Bane though. No, I don't think I am. Let me get that.
Man, that surprises me. I think that would look really good.
It would look really good.
I just want to see how big it is when you when you unbox it. Like,
the problem is I want everything, so it's like hard to choose.
Jimmy, is that your favorite scene in the show?
Yes, that was just an epic scene from the movie or series, I should say. There's a bunch of epic scenes, but that one was just amazing. It is.
It is. It's such a good. That's like a.
Still gotta watch that.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. Love it. Man, and Prime One.
Yeah.
Noah, do you have the quarter scale Prime One Sauron?
I did. I had it for. I don't anymore. I had it for about a year or so, and then I was just looking at rearranging things, and I sold it to my friend Brian that gets on once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got it, so I can go see it whenever I want to. But yeah, I sold it to him. So.
Are you tempted by the new 1/3 coming out?
No, I'm not. No. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure. That quarter scale was already almost too big to handle, almost. So
Wow.
yeah, because I
Just put it on the kitchen table. It'll be fine.
And
we
what
could-
the biggest
There you go.
enabler.
You got officially, you have permission to use the
Yes.
dining room table.
I have no idea what the price is going to be on that, because that was the thing about the quarter scale Sauron, was that it was so reasonable for how huge it was. It was like $1,100 or something.
Yeah.
And but but that was at different times. So now I don't know, that I feel like the new one's going to be like $3,000 or something like that.
It's gonna be ginormous. It's gonna be at least, what do you think, 55 inches tall?
Yeah, probably, because Sauron's 12 feet tall. So yeah,
One.
yeah.
So the next pieces I'm putting in just all these hearts.
Oh,
It'll be
nice.
cool. It'll
Pretty.
be cool if these lit up, but they don't. I think the only one, like I said, is the front one right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Can you show the big heart again up close?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see the paint on it. Oh, I like the gradient on it.
Yeah. So like,
Nice.
let me see if this camera's
Really shiny.
Yeah.
It looks like a pearlescent kind of paint on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glossy look and everything.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Freddie, that Ecto one looks pretty sick back there, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I still gotta put the figures with it.
Good.
It's still in a box.
I love the weathered look on that piece. It's so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, Alan. So far, the only piece I'm going for right now is the Godzilla -1. That's, I think, that one, and then I'm not really sure, but that's the only one that's really hooked me so far. But there were so many great things shown.
Oh, that's a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited for
like
that
it
one.
myself, but I can't go down that line.
No.
No,
Hey, at least it's a one-off movie, so you just could get just that one. So
that's true. That's true. It could be a one-off in your collection. Yeah.
yeah,
There is no such thing. There is no such thing anymore.
yeah. Because I'm not going to have Godzillas that I know of in my collection, so that'll be my one. That's my favorite. So.
That one was so cool to see how they sculpted the little people. I
Yeah.
like that for the scale.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that one will go at the kitchen table.
The size of that base, it's probably going to have to. That thing is huge.
Oh wow.
I can't wait to see the dimensions on that.
Or maybe
nothing
put it in my studio on that big table.
Yeah.
My,
Otherwise, I was just
my
going to put it
plant
in the middle
collector.
over here.
Yeah.
On like a turntable. But
It's so cool. If you all haven't seen the new Godzilla -1, not the new one,
Mhm.
Godzilla and Kong or whatever.
Yeah.
No, Godzilla -1. You need to go.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
I need to watch that. I haven't seen it yet.
it's
Me
great.
too.
It's just, unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit because it's not in theaters anymore, and there's no Blu-ray release yet. So
Don't be afraid of subtitles. It's worth it.
yeah, the
And
acting.
there's not that many subtitles.
Yeah, acting is incredible. So yeah,
Okay.
It's gonna be, and they made it for like fucking $20 million, which is crazy.
yeah.
Compared to like Ant-Man versus the Wasp or whatever it was called was made for like $250 million. It was
Yeah, or like Aquaman 2 for like $205 million.
And then
I'm
like,
hungry.
Now, did you see both versions, the black and white and the color? Or
We
no?
did. Yeah, we actually went and saw
Oh,
the
wow.
minus color version.
oh,
Yeah.
so
IMAX.
that face is a big old like
Oh, wow, that's cool.
base. Same with this. I don't know why it's a little wing thing because I don't think there's anything in our power that has it, but that was cool.
That is cool.
I haven't seen a movie since COVID.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
man, dude.
I haven't seen anything, like anything.
We've been trying to go to everything that looks good, man. But
We just saw, what was it, Civil War, and then we also saw the the First Omen, and that one pleasantly surprised me for horror.
yeah.
That actually made me kind of squeamish in a few parts, and I'm normally good with gore and things like that, but there are a couple parts where I was just like, especially as a lady, I was like, I didn't need to see that.
Yeah,
We've been trying to go to pretty much anything like in IMAX that looks really good because we have a pretty good. There's a really nice IMAX theater in Phoenix that we go to. That's nice. So
okay.
yeah, and then there's others that sound horrible. It's like they just turn the treble up as high as they could. It's just piercingly loud. But this particular one, they have like great subwoofers and like the bass is just great on it. So every movie sounds really good. So
I do remember being sick in bed with COVID and watching that the Air Jordan movie, Marcos, the studio movie. I watched that.
Yeah, propaganda film.
Yeah, it was good actually. I watched that.
I actually don't know where this piece goes. I'll figure it out later. But
You talk about The Last Dance?
no,
Yeah. No.
Air?
I've seen it like 3 times. Air, yeah.
Air? Okay.
Yeah. I've seen it like 3 times. Yeah.
Freddie, do you have the first Eloy, or however it's pronounced?
Eloy?
No, I need that too, actually. I was disappointed when I heard Noah had it. It hurt my soul.
It was excellent. It was a really, really, really good statue. I mean, it had just so much detail. It was insane. Like I've said, Prime One's video game line is always good, but it was like way better than it should have been. It had incredible detail in the snow, like the sparkling snow effect on everything,
too.
and just the detail on her armor and just all the pieces kind of coming off of it, like they did with PVC, and it was amazing. So I love the game. That was the first PlayStation 4 game I played. So but I just got rid of it because it didn't really pair with anything I had at the time, and then I just was going a different direction. But I kind of regretted selling that because it was a great statue.
So next piece is
I will be. What part is that?
your arms.
Her arms. Okay.
I'm trying to get it focused, I guess.
Okay. No, I see.
Oh, there you go.
And then the other one right here.
Marcos, I think you need to start streaming from this camera instead.
Yeah, my back's already been doing that, so over like that. I'm gonna put them on right now.
Yeah, so I will be backtracking to get both those pieces, but I want all 4 of them, and
Nice.
I'm gonna put it on my my entertainment system in the living room. So they're not even gonna go in here.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, because I played it with the kids. The kids love it. It's like a family game, that we play together. Me and my 2 girls. So, they'll love it if it's out there. So
Well,
I think the wife
good
will
job, Freddie.
mind.
You've successfully integrated it into the living room. Good job.
I think I could made an exception, And my wife knows because she knows about it because we always played around her. So she knows just by being there. So she knows about the character and all that stuff. She has to watch us play and things like that. So I don't think she'll mind that they'll be on the top of the media center.
So, Jimmy, you want to go to the other screen if you want
Once
to.
you make one exception, you'll be making another one.
So
that's how you do it.
just goes around her waist, little band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just gotta figure
I thought that was a tongue for a second. I don't know why.
What'd you think it was?
Huh?
What'd you say you think it was?
A tongue.
No.
For the snake or something.
Ginormous tongue. What do
No.
you have ordinary One Piece though? Let's be real.
Now, Marcos, when we were backstage or off chat, I remember you saying, "Hey, it's not that many pieces. It's probably like 5 or 6."
I didn't think
Yeah,
it was
right.
It's a lot of pieces, man.
That's 12. So let me see how many pieces actually there are. There are, dude. There's 28.
No, I'm not. And just to be clear, I'm not complaining because I love watching unboxings and multiple pieces. I'm just saying you just made it seem like it was like 3 or 4 pieces.
As this thing says, if you want to go, Jimmy. Right here on the other screen.
Yeah.
So thank you for your patience. So.
That's funny.
So where does this other piece go? I'll figure that out later too. Let me get the portrait on.
Marcus, that Blackbeard statue you're getting in, how big is that statue? It looks enormous.
41 inches tall.
How big?
41. And
Holy
70 wide or 72 deep and 85 wide or something like that.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Centimeters or inches?
Inches.
That-
So the centimeters is like 10.
Oh, that's 30
Oh my
centimeters.
God.
Bro,
So
that's going to be like Maestro or something.
Yeah, it's huge. But this is a boa right here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Look how big the hair is, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very anime-like.
Marcos, what is the hair made out of?
It's same material as basically the outfit, the dress, pretty much. And then,
can't believe this is 1/6. This piece is huge.
I know.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
they take their liberties. Obviously, they say 1/6 scale, but you never know. It's around that range though.
Mm-hmm. Just like Prime 1's Predator. It's a 3rd scale.
So this little tiny ear loops.
Nice.
I don't know how I'm gonna put these in though. Let me take this off.
What'd you guys think of that new Transformer piece that they showed off?
Absolutely ridiculous.
It
Yeah.
looks like it's at
Yeah.
least 5 feet wide. It
It's
looks
gotta be.
enormous.
Yeah.
I think they said it's the biggest piece I've ever done, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the size of a table, like the length of it.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, it's huge.
you're gonna have to have a lot of real estate for that.
I can't wait to
Actually,
see.
I want to see that thing painted. It's got to look really awesome when it's all painted.
Mm-hmm.
I showed it to a Transformer collector today, and their minds were blown. They just could not believe it.
And was that supposed to
So
be like
huge.
a portal behind him or something?
Yeah,
Or
it's
was
from
it
that.
just an armory
from that
thing? Yeah, I
movie.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's from that movie, that dark something movie. I can't remember.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, that one. Mhm.
Okay.
It's a really bad movie too, but that statue's awesome.
Good character designs came from it though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would say if that's a portal, then they should do like a screen behind it with like an effect. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be a great piece if anybody plans on picking it up. But I kept saying it'd be a nice centerpiece. But my God, what size wall do you have to make that a centerpiece in your collection? I mean,
I
I've
don't
seen people do some pretty creative things with Maestro to make it look like, hey, it's not that big and it fits great in here. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's still just the piece is just so big. I mean, it's hard to
Yeah.
kind of manage, But you gotta have, like I said, you gotta have a lot of real estate for that. But you can make it work by all means. I mean, do it. I mean, I look forward to seeing someone get that in a collection.
Oh, I know people are going to pick that up just for the size alone. Like, yeah.
I was thinking, oh man, it's gonna be like $3,000, but people are saying no, it's gonna be like $5,000 and $7,000.
I think it's going to be in the $5,000 to $6,000 range.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just guessing, but
Yeah.
I think the shipping is $1,000 alone, probably.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. It's a little too much. I say that and I'm buying like 3 or 4 pieces from Prime One's event. So
yeah.
Well, what did you guys all think of the Berserk piece with the eclipse?
Oh, getting that for sure.
Yeah, I really want it, but I'm trying to stay away from it and not get it because it's a great standalone piece too, but I'm trying to kind of weigh my options of what I'm going to be putting in my collection. But I know Noah's getting it. Are you getting Noah? I'm like, I know he's getting it.
I don't know yet. I really do like it a lot. I do need to see measurements first, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because I do think it looks pretty good, and just the concept alone is great. Base is definitely a little bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Such an impactful part of the story too.
It is, yeah, and it's interesting they went with the cell shaded paint job too, which it does look really unique.
That's the only thing that's throwing me off on it.
Oh, the cell shade.
Yeah, I know. Like it totally makes sense why they did it, but like it perfectly matches the artwork. But yeah, I don't know.
But it doesn't match with the rest of the line.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, it
The
looks.
background's cool though.
I don't know. That's the only thing that could keep me from buying it is because of the way it's painted.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Make
Well, they're kind of mixing things now too, because they had their typical like Museum Master line for all the Berserk stuff, and then now they have this like legacy art stuff, and like I'm getting the 1/6 scale of Guts where he's sitting on the pillar with his cape, and his face is sculpted in it.
Yeah.
That looks like it matches all the other Prime 1 Berserk statues. And then they had they also teased that other Berserker armor where he's up on looks like a little hill or something with him against Grunbeld, that dragon soldier. And and they're calling that legacy art as well. Because it is based off of some panels, but is it going to be painted the same way as the Museum Masterline stuff, or is it going to be, cell shaded or something like that, whatever it might be. So we'll see. So
that
it's
was
kind of
also an
interesting.
interesting part too.
Oh, it was a great fight. Yeah,
That
that was
was
very integral to the story. But I do like both of those too. I actually really
Yeah.
like the guts from that. So once I see some more pictures, that'd be kind of nice. Even in that Grunbelt too is actually really cool. So we'll
Marcos,
see.
how tall is your piece? I don't even know. Do you know?
This piece,
Yeah,
it's I think it says 31 centimeters or 31 inches tall.
31 inches tall.
So I'm
Very,
getting
very nice. But who's getting that sick metal Lobo? I'm not getting that, but I thought it was super cool. You know what I really like from the Dark Knight Metals piece is that Devastator, and also the Harley Who Laughs. I think those pieces are just amazing.
Cool.
I think they're
Yeah.
super amazing. I need more space for that, which I don't have. So that's not coming home. I wish it was, but it's not coming home.
those pieces are, for me, they're hit or miss. Like they either hit it out the park or don't do much. That's just my opinion, obviously. But the Harley Who Laughs is amazing. I'm have it on pre-order. So
Yeah.
I thought about on some shows we should maybe sell a few pieces. We can do a live auction online, and even if it's just art or a statue or anything like that, we can start to move some of those pieces out through the channel. Because
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
I have one more piece. Oh, that's what it is. The tongue. We're talking about a tongue earlier.
there's your tongue. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, not her tongue, the snake's tongue. Like there's her tongue.
I'll get in there though.
Yeah. You don't need a flashlight, Marcos. You got the young eyes. You're good.
I'm that. So, but yeah. So I have like a couple pieces I got to get in, but I'm not going to do it since it's got to fit together and they're small. So, other than that, man, it's all done.
Wait, hold up. You calling it quits?
No, I'm saying it's all done, dude.
Nah, man, you said you had more pieces.
Okay, so the two pieces are like super tiny. Like the piece right here, I should have followed the directions, and it would have made it easier if I put it on earlier. So,
Okay.
what another thing. So, but it's still, then this piece right here.
All right, man, because, I mean, we hanging. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to wrap up because you think
I
we're
was
trying to
trying
go
to do it,
somewhere.
man. I'm not trying to wrap it up. I'm just trying to.
We got one
You
segment
guys
after.
want to see me struggle? That's what you guys want to see, huh?
Yeah, man, it's part of the unboxing experience, man.
All right.
You struggle so others don't have to.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, Marcos, the words of knowledge. Let's see.
Let me see.
So, what do you think, Marcos?
Well, I like it a lot, but like I said, the only thing that kind of scares me is a big snake piece right here.
Okay.
When I put the head on for the snake, it definitely moved a little bit, but like I said, I think that was more my fault because I haven't fully seated in there. Other than that, yeah, I love it. It's super tall though.
Marcos, what about that broken piece? Do you see any kind of is it a little off balance because of that, or is it fine?
But what'd you say?
What about that piece that you said it was broken? Do you see the statue a little wobbly from that, or does it bother you? Or
such a tiny piece, so as I said, the break actually fits into the spot. Like it wasn't a big break. It was
okay.
it had a peg for it too already, so it kind of just fit in nicely. It was this piece right here.
Okay.
So it connects the heart to that little like golden.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and it fits perfectly. So.
Is it something that that they would send you a replacement for?
Probably not. And like I said, and for me, it's if it's an issue, just put some super glue on it, honestly, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
Pretty nice guy, Marcos.
Well,
you're a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, man, I'm not the biggest stickler on that stuff. So it's the worst instructions for this one piece.
Oh, this one piece.
There we go.
I see what you did there.
I did not mean to do that. Thank you, Emily. You're really smart.
See, Marcos, you could just glue it wherever you feel like putting that piece if you don't want to.
I guess. It just does not make that much sense. Okay, I think I got it. I don't think I got it actually. Upline. Like, what the fuck? How? How? Like, what? See, this is what you call it, Freddie. Meltdown.
Hey man, I know the struggles, man.
I just seriously cannot find it. Let me just take this.
Maybe
All right, Marcos.
you're not putting together a Transformers piece.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, Marcos, I've never seen anything good come out of someone go, I'm not gonna read the instructions. There's always an issue.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I've done so many like IKEA, like shelves and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
furniture, and then you realize after like you're in it, and they say you should have put this on first, or put this before you did that, and I'm just like, oh, why didn't I read the instructions?
Yep.
I don't read instructions. That's why he reads instructions.
Yeah, I built duplicates of like bookshelves and other things. I read the instructions every time. Like I know I'm gonna mess up if I don't. But and then a lot of stuff, like you never know which one it's gonna be. But yeah, a lot of times you do have to read all the way to the end first before, because then you just miss something. And you're like, why would you not tell me that beforehand?
That's so true.
Yeah, that's so frustrating.
And they never make it clear. I still have a bookshelf in my house that I put together like 5 years ago, and I didn't read the instructions. And then I think it was towards the end when I was putting on the last piece. The last piece I put on was supposed to be the first piece I put on, and it was backwards. So the bookshelf was supposed to have the I guess the leverage for the bottom so it could stand properly, but I had put it on the top or something like that. And then my wife was like, I think that was supposed to go on the bottom so it could stay anchored and not like kind of like move. And I was like, I couldn't put it on the bottom now because when you start from the bottom to the top, like you put the stuff over it, and I was like, I'm not taking this thing apart. I learned my lesson from then on. I was like, nope, I'm gonna at least go through the instructions.
Well, I gotta bail, guys. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, Alan.
Yeah, congrats, Marcos. It's an awesome piece. I'm glad you got it.
Thank you, Alan, for joining. I finally
Later, Alan.
It made sense.
Oh yeah. See you guys later.
See you, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
Bye-bye.
So, guys, I got that piece.
Nice.
Oh.
But now it's hard to put back in because everything's very in front of it, so that's fine.
Oh man.
That usually works.
I believe in you.
Oh my gosh.
See, Marcos, you know what you need to move that thing? Hydraulic lift cart. You just level it with that shelf and just scooch it on over.
We gotta get one for our house.
I got one at work I can use.
I know, but
it is heavy as hell. It is super hard to move. So if I ever needed to, I will, but we'll see.
Oh my gosh.
If I ever decide to put Justice Buster on the top shelf or something like that.
No.
How did I even put this piece in the first time?
Oh, looks like you got it.
Pray for me. Wish me good luck. Like it's like on there, but not. This is one thing about like anime statues that is very annoying. They're very tricky sometimes to put together.
Yeah. Marcos, you remember that? What was that? I forget the company, but it was like Goku versus Vegeta, and it was like a big quarter scale. They were fighting in midair.
Oh, I remember
that one.
that one, right?
Yeah. That was huge and had a bunch of lightning effects and everything, and it came with no instructions.
That's always
you just had to keep putting things on and taking them off until you figured it out.
Oh, I remember that because you were getting really mad putting that together.
Yeah, it was confusing. Yeah, especially when there was like 12 different lightning effects. It was like.
So I got a Jimei Palace piece that was, and it didn't have the portrait and it didn't have the instructions. So that was awesome. I thought I misplaced the portrait. I was looking for like an hour, but I realized it just wasn't in there. So.
Oh, dude, that'll throw you off big time. Like, I had the Prime 1 Ben Affleck Batman tactical suit, and it showed up with no heads at all. And I just remember like staring at it for a minute. And I was just like, something's not right here, and I can't figure out what it is.
The thing is, too, with no instructions, I did not know like where like the portrait was supposed to go. Like, Jimmy can go in the other screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the instructions always for Jimmy, they have like numbered spots where in the box. So like I didn't have that with that piece with no portrait. So I was like, where'd I put it? Where'd it go? And I was just losing my mind. So this is the last piece right here, and I have to take out this other stone man. 1 second. After that, it's all over.
Cool.
That's it. That's easy. So Noah, what was the issues you had with the guts and Costco piece?
Maybe the size of the base. Depending on dimensions, that could be a little bit too big. I mean, I can always accommodate for it. I've done that with Justice Buster and some other things, but I'm not really sure. I really do like it. The paint job is interesting, but it's just a little different than I was expecting. But I definitely can't complain. I mean, it perfectly matches the artwork. So I think it's because of space, and then I already do have a lot of Berserk statues. I just don't know. And the thing is, I really prefer Prime One's regular guts head sculpts compared to that one. I know that it does match the art, but I just think guts is better in the regular Prime one. Like the Unleashed quarter scale I have up there, like I love all those portraits. Like they look super sharp, really, really good. And so it's just kind of that difference. So, and then just I don't know, maybe having to explain to everybody who comes here with what the statue's about and that make it a little harder to convince them. Yeah. And it's honestly it's really. I mean, it's an epic scene, but it's also really depressing. Like, so I don't know if I want to keep it like and look at that all the time. Even though I'm desensitized to it now, but still, it's kind of a. At the time, that scene was really depressing and made me sick to my stomach. It was really depressing.
So Noah, would you have preferred them that if Prime One did the same piece but more of a modern day version of it? So they would do the sculpts would look more modern. It wouldn't match the art exactly, but it would look more modern. It would just be
because basically the cover that they used was, I believe it was a manga panel also. And they just did like a kind of a colored version. So if it was a manga panel, then it would be in that same realistic style like all the other ones are, where you have just your normal skin tones and stuff like that. So, but So I mean, I don't know. So I think it just kind of throws me off a little bit, but like I said, it makes sense. I can't complain about it whatsoever. So it does look really, really good. I think the base was just bigger than I thought it was going to be too, and I don't have a ton of room for huge bases at the moment, but it's funny I say that because the Godzilla -1 looks super deep and really wide. But I don't know. I think it's just because I have so much Berserk already that I'm kind of I have to be really picky about which ones I get.
So I have like I said, I have my cord over my dog right now, and I feel bad. You gotta do the ladder feature. I'm sorry, Max.
Yep.
Don't hit the statue.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get up and run away really fast and get caught on his leg, we'll be good.
Super chill dog, so hopefully he doesn't. Getting up now.
Did that with my
don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. You're disowned. Okay, good. Now he's in the screen. I don't know if he is.
Oh, doggy.
Oh, there he is.
Happy dog.
So there's Max, like right in front of my statue. So he's scared me right now. So you need to go over there, buddy. Real quick.
He sucked us a one.
He does not want to move. No. Go that way a little bit. Sorry, buddy.
We don't want him to collide on there.
Oh, that's a lot of feature though.
Okay.
Can you give us a close up on the iPad?
Yeah.
Sweet. Dude, I did not expect that much of it to light up.
That's really cool.
Like you said, the heart lights up, but like the entire base is lit up.
Yeah, it does. I wish all the hearts lit up somehow, but then I guess it blinks too. I didn't know it did that, but
Marcos, this is godlike. What are you talking about, man? That's basic.
No, I like it. I just like I said, I just wish the hearts lit up. That's it. Like especially this one right here on the finger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool. But I know why they did it. And we're talking about the how they painted them. It kind of looks lit up already with the light, like the light pink and the dark pink. So yeah.
Wow, man, there's a lot
That is
going on
so
in that.
cool.
It is.
So I know you said you weren't like earlier. You weren't crazy about the water effect, but does that elevate it for you?
Oh, for sure, it makes it look a lot better. No
Yeah.
doubt.
That's really cool, man.
You did good, Marcos. Man.
Very nice.
Okay, what are you rated, Marcos?
I'll say 9.3.
Okay.
Oh shoot, guys, I'm missing the biggest showstopper on it. Right there, those big old, those absolute ginormous, overly done boobs. But definitely 9.3. I think it's a perfect statue for what the scene is, or the character. I mean,
Yeah.
I love the only thing that scared me, like I said, was the big snake, and I think that was more my fault than anything. But
It looks good though.
yeah, I think it's resting right on that little water.
Yeah, does it look like it's meant to rest on it?
For sure it does.
Cool.
But how in the future for how well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, it is bright though. The light up feature. Looking up close.
it looks bright. Yeah.
So my big mom Jimei Palace statue has basically the same light up, like a water base with the light up. So that's cool. But I like it a lot. It's very tall. It's probably, I think, for right now, it's definitely my tallest One Piece statue.
Nice.
Height wise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't rate it because I've never seen the anime or the series, but I can tell you what I like. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's really tall for a 1/6 statue. Really, really tall. Man, it looks great. It looks like it matches your collection perfectly. It does.
And so I've seen on websites that say 1/6, and on other websites it's 1/4. So I just don't know. But it's like I said, it's more non-scale if anything. But she's a tall character in general.
Marcos, how many more One Piece pieces do you need, man?
A lot. I gotta get Star Max. Are you good, buddy? You good?
What other characters do you need, or one?
I got oh shit. So after Crocodile, I got 5 more Warlords. I got 4 more Marines I need to get, maybe 5, and then 3 more Yonkos, and then about 4 more Straw Hats, the main crew. So it's a lot. It's gonna be obviously
museum, dude.
Yes.
It's gonna be my biggest part of my collection. And for the Yonkos, I'm gonna have all pedestals, and then on the other side of the wall, basically my dream thing is having 3 layers. So the Straw Hat crew right in the middle, the Warlords with her on the lower shelf, and then the Marines at the top. So that's the plan.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a question for the panel. I'm going to go ahead and post it here since Marcos, thanks for blessing us with that unboxing. It's an amazing piece.
Yes.
So, Fred, I'm going to start with you, sir. What do we got going on here? So, what are you getting from the Prime One event? What is one thing that you saw you may be getting? Is it the Horizon?
Definitely those Horizon pieces, Forbidden West.
Okay.
Both of them. Even gonna backtrack and get the other 2 pieces at some point.
Yeah, look good.
But aside from that, I ain't gonna front. They did better than I expected on that Prime One event. I was expecting to disappoint. I was like banger after banger. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
that's hard. I do like the Neo, but
yeah.
All right, come back to me when you go around again. Let me cycle through because I want to give another one.
Okay. So Noah, what 6 pieces are you getting from the Prime One event?
Yeah, so the one I know for sure is the Godzilla -1, no doubt. That I thought that looks really, really good.
Okay.
And then I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for the Guts and Grunbeld quarter scale legacy art versions. I really do like that Guts pose, so we'll see. I already have 3 Berserker armor statues, so we'll see. I need a 4th one. I don't know, but I do think it looks pretty good. It looks like the base has a small footprint, so maybe I could figure out a way to work with that. But as of now, that's it. You guys were talking about it earlier. The John Wick I do like, but 3rd scale would have been a little bit more appealing to me.
Okay.
But I do like the Megan statue. The movie was okay. I did like it, but I assume because it's Shumi Arts that's working on that one, it's going to be really expensive because it's all like rooted hair and glass eyes and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think those are the main ones. I think I'm safe with some of the other stuff, but definitely Godzilla -1. I'm really happy. I didn't expect to see that one so soon. Like a lot of movies, like sometimes you wait a year or 2 to even see an announcement on something, or sometimes 10 years, since a movie comes out for somebody to make a statue of it. So I was excited for that one. But yeah, I mean, that's probably my main one. And then we'll just kind of see after that. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Emily, was there a piece that you were wanting from the Prime One event, or are you
Wow.
just okay?
I like the Godzilla a lot. That one's really cool. I really like the little people. The little people. They're so cute.
I love
And
them.
and terrified at the same time. I did like the Berserk pieces, but yeah, I know Noah has a lot of those. The cave troll was kind of cool.
Oh, it was.
See the picture of that?
People liked it, yeah.
Aragorn?
No.
Yeah, I'll pull it up for you in a minute, but it's way huge.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting the cave troll, so that was kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how that's going to go. Like once we see those kind of be released out. But I know I'm really looking forward to Godzilla.
Yeah. Well, I can see that coming home to your collection, Noah. And man, you're gonna have to make room. I don't know what to tell you. You have to make room.
I'm building a pedestal for that one for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you told me. Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then depending on the light up, I'm assuming it'll be a plug-in. I was hoping to do a turntable for that, but we'll see. If it's plug-in, then maybe I won't be able to. So.
Okay. Well, I know I know you'll make it work, and I can definitely see that in your collection. So,
yeah.
I'm going to bring you back something from Japan, Godzilla related, because I'm going to stay there at the hotel. So
Sweet.
I don't know what. I'll figure it out. I'll make it happen.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will send it to you. Okay, Marcos, what 8 things are you getting from the Prime One event? I forgot already.
So there was things that I was kind of disappointed on, but for sure, like you guys know, the Costco Guts 100% coming in, even though it's,
yeah,
because I'm pairing that up right next to with the Guts bust.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm actually thinking that those two next to each other are gonna be huge. We will see, but I'm getting them for sure. But we will see how we do. Maybe Guts bust on top, and then on the bottom, the Berserk, piece. But so getting that for sure. I was so disappointed. It looks great. The John Wick pieces. I wish they were 1/3. Like if they're 1/3, it's instant buy. Especially Kane. Because I wanted Kane more. I love John Wick too, but I wanted Kane more. He was the best addition in the whole series, and it was the 4th movie. I'm like, oh my gosh. What else? It was and then another thing I was disappointed on, the Riddler. They've been doing 1/4 villains, and they just decided to do a 1/3 villain out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my gosh! Like the one time I needed 1/4, But it's cool that we're getting the Riddler, so that's awesome. But I'm probably gonna pass because it's 1/3. I just can't do 1/3 villain. What else was there? I love the Zilla piece. I won't get it. I wish they did something like that with the Shin Godzilla. I would get that for sure. If it was
that would be cool too. Shin Godzilla would be cool.
If they did that, I would get that one because that's my favorite Godzilla of all time.
Okay.
What else was there? There's so many pieces they showed. The Megan piece was cool, and it's gonna be expensive because that Snape 1/4 was like $2K. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's 1/3. I know it's probably a little bit. It's not that much bigger, probably because it's a tiny character. But I'm thinking that, gosh, how much would that be?
Maybe 2K. She's a smaller character. They might keep it around that, but we'll see.
Yeah. every year.
Too
Oh, it was also cool. Berserk, they showed Serpico.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, they teased the
Princess,
rest
who's Serpico. Yeah,
Yeah.
who's the princess that he protects always? I'm blanking out her name for some reason.
Bernice.
Yeah, Bernice, and then they showed Vegetable State Casca, basically. So
Oh yeah.
that's cool. I'll see. We'll see about that. But for sure, Casca, Guts, John Wick, and Kane are still on the table. I wish it was one, but that's all it is. I'm happy for you with Prey, Jimmy. That's awesome. I know, and we called that. We both did like right before the show. Like I think we did that little pre-show thing. Like, oh, dude, I think they're gonna do Prey, and they actually did like show somewhat of it.
I knew it would come eventually. Yeah. I knew it would come. My concern is that they do a throne piece Predator, and I won't have any more room left for it. That's my concern. But I mean, I have to sell one. That's what I would.
No. Bathroom time. That's when that happens.
Oh man.
Bathroom time. That's when that happens.
Let's see. Imagine a Maji space with that like right in the middle. Huge throne piece with all the aliens. Oh, that would look amazing.
The thing is, the only reason why I don't think they could do that is just because you see how big that Transformer piece is. It'll be like that big, I think.
Yeah, it'd be huge.
It'll be ginormous. Yeah.
So when his Prime One said, you know what, that's too big. We just can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember them ever saying that. So we'll have to wait and see what they end up doing. Freddie, what is there a piece that you were?
Yeah, so I do love the John Wick and Kane, but I'm gonna get my fix from Hot Toys and 1/6 because they just did theirs and it looks incredible. Like I said, I love the John Wick franchise. It's not enough to get like a statue. I pay statue money for it. I can live off of my 1/6 and my little 1/6 one-off collection with the John Wick and Kane, so that's fine. I did say I wanted to do an Attack on Titan collection at some point. So I will be putting that Beast, Titan, and Levi on the long list to eventually get because I thought it was incredible. I had watched it with my kids, who I also watched Attack on Titan with.
Yeah.
And when I played it, they like were doing something else. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, is that Levi and the Beast?" Because they know that scene, and they were just like, "That is awesome!" And when they said that, I was like, note to self, I didn't say that out loud because wife was there, but I was like, all right, I'm probably gonna get that one. So that one on the long list. So I think for sure I'll probably end up getting that Neo because I love the Matrix, and that was the first movie, and I was like, I need that piece. I'm just hoping that they'll do a Trinity now. If they could do a Trinity,
yeah,
I'll take a Morpheus too. But if they could do a Trinity for me to pair with it, I can be good with just those two statues for my Matrix representation, and I'll be good. But that Neo looks great, so I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, those are some good picks. Well, I'm not getting anything, so I'm good.
Stop lying.
Stop it. Stop it. So Ray says that's a lie.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting the Prey Predator. That's 100% coming home. I always said if they made him, I would get it. So I would like the bonus version to be the flintlock pistol. That would be even more incredible. I called it from the day they started, the franchise started. So if Prime One did this, they need to do that. So I'm glad they're doing it. Anyways, that's coming home. I am getting the 1/3 Neo. I almost want to see what J&D does as well before I buy, but the Blitzway one is just
no,
it's great.
It's so good. So it's like it's not really what if J&D's is really good. The Blitzway one is really good. So I think that that'd probably be the way I go because the base is going to be just amazing.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was gonna say. I like the base, and you know what J&D, right? I like J&D. I'm not knocking them or anything like that. The base is gonna be super simple.
Yeah,
you know,
it will be
with the piece, and I think this Prime Blitzway one, it looks so good with the base. I'm just like, unless you're just like choosing to not have that kind of base, and like I want silicone that badly. To me, that's the only thing I would think that you would actually choose over to why to get the J&D.
Also, there's gonna be way more switch outs with the Prime one versus the J&D. And that's like
Probably.
same with like a John Wick. They're doing John Wick as well. Like those characters, I feel like need a lot of switch outs because they use multiple weapons and multiple stances, I guess you could say. So I don't know. We'll see
Because
though.
they didn't show swap outs, right? Initially, they didn't show swap outs.
For
For
what?
John, not John Wick, Neo.
Neo,
The glasses, and I think the gun and no gun, and I think there's
no coat.
But
Yeah, they showed him without his coat. He looked really
oh,
sick.
yeah, the coat and no coat, that was awesome, dude.
It wasn't rooted, right?
No.
Okay, it looked great for it's not.
Yeah.
It was weird. I watched other people's like reactions to it, and like right when it came out, like, oh, the likeness is like 80%, 75%, and then the more times it went closer and closer, like, oh, actually that looks pretty like 95%. So like, I think it looked close. So
Very close.
I thought it looked really good. Yeah.
Honestly, perfect for what you need a Neo statue.
So
I like that's why it is the PVC hair too. It just looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
So Neo's coming home, and so is the Prey Predator, and I'm pretty confident Attack on Titans is coming home too, as a single statue.
I just remembered. How could I forget?
All
Oh
right.
man.
Boys?
What'd you forget?
No, I love Alex Ross so much. Piece. I think that's the one.
Superman or Batman?
Both, because they only showed the Superman, but they teased the Batman and the Wonder Woman. And ever since I was young, I've been a Alex Ross fan with the comics and everything because I love realism. So I remember when I first seen it, I was like, "This is crazy," just his concepts. And I think I even showed you guys. I have like the figures, like Alex Ross figures, some like customs or whatever. So I just love that whole thing, and just the fact that it's 1/4 is perfect for me, which means it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. It looked good, and I like the Justice comic. I mean, I like Kingdom Come better, but I love that poster. I love that whole thing. That world. So I think I am like 80% that I'm gonna be in on that.
Nice.
To get that in 1/4 and to line it up. Especially that they tease the Trinity. If they tease the Trinity, I'm good with that. If they give me more, that's a bonus. But just the fact that I know I'm getting the Trinity, I can get all three and be happy. So that is the one that I will put over Neo. So it would be Horizon, Forbidden West, then it would be Justice, Superman, Trinity, and then Neo. So that's my three.
Cool.
Well,
oh yeah, I meant to ask you guys. Did you guys have any interest in the quarter scale versions of the Hush Batman and Superman?
I didn't.
The Batman, I'm slightly tempted on, but
no, it looks good. No, it looks good. I'm just like, for me now. The Superman, like if you don't have a Superman in 1/4, that's like the perfect version you need, honestly. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That's like, and there hasn't been, in my opinion, there hasn't been a good 1/4 Superman at all. Like with Batman, at least Batman on Throne or Tactical Throne, and you have a couple other pieces that are good from Sideshow either. But I think Superman has been absolutely a miss almost every time in 1/4. So like, I'm happy for a Superman collector or someone that needs a Superman in 1/4 because. Or you could get the Alex Ross too. Shit, like that's a good one too as well. But I just think that Hush, the Hush Superman is probably the best Superman we've ever had, the 1/3 at least. So getting that down to 1/4, like there's no downside at all for that.
Yeah, I like how they trimmed up the bases a bit too, especially on the Batman
and the capes.
Yeah, and the capes. Yeah, because I
more vertical than
Yeah, I almost bought the 1/3 Batman Batcave piece multiple times, but that polystone cape and him being pegged in on 1 foot is what scared me away from that. So if they do a PVC cape and then obviously it's smaller and all that, then I would maybe get it because I do like the blue suit. The blue and gray suit looks great, but yeah, and it doesn't look like it's going to take up a huge footprint. So I don't know. We'll see. I did get to see the 3rd scale in person, and it was really impressive. But yeah, just that leaning issue.
So Noah, actually, I was so close to getting that Hush one too, but then I saw I think Chris's review of Detective 1000.
Yeah,
I gotta get that.
Yeah.
That was like a big thing for me. But and also like you said, I saw people's, and I've said it a million times on the show, like people's statues, the Hush ones, are like almost vertical, like straight, perpendicular. I'm like, that's ridiculous. And I saw Prime one's like responses, like we see nothing wrong. I'm like, am I talking to a bot? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
I was mind blown that they kept saying that. Like, it was awful. But that piece is good. It's a good Batman for sure.
Well, I think at the time when that piece came out, people weren't, mention of PVC, people weren't very happy with it. They wanted heavy, they wanted everything polystone, and
Now we
so
realize
they did that. And now people are like, okay, I get why a little PVC is not a bad thing. Well, so
that was really big. I am getting one more. The Alien 3, the dog alien, will go next to the Predator because that shelf will have room, but not room for another Predator, but it'll have room for something else.
Okay.
And that's going to go there.
Cool.
And I think it'll match great with the 3 Predators and then the Alien there. I think it'll look really good.
Yeah.
Also, my bad too. One more, and you already talked about it, was the Beast Titan versus Levi. That's definitely like kind of with like where Freddie's mindset is, like definitely in the back of it, but like, say if it goes on sale or something, I'll probably get it and something like that. I hope it doesn't go on sale because it looks amazing.
I need it to go on sale.
What I really want is a Levi versus Kenny. That's like the piece I really want. That fight seems awesome. So
that was a nice battle.
Yeah, but that piece looks amazing. No blood, which is kind of weird, but
with my luck, it'll go on sale once I buy it. So free shipping, and so that's just gonna
that happened 3 times this past year. Oh my God.
There was a custom Marcos. You may have seen it, which I actually was considering to get when I started my Titan line. Was the one with Levi and Beast Titan, but they showed him doing like it was like a spinning effect in blood, and him trying to slice up the Beast Titan. I thought that one was incredible.
It's awesome. The only thing that people were kind of scared of that piece is a brand new unlicensed studio, but supposedly it's from like the creator. He started that one up, but he's from like a big unlicensed studio too from a past. So, like that's like the confidence people have. But no, it looks awesome. Like it has like the blood and everything, and his fingers are all cut up too. Like great, yeah.
So, but seeing this one, and this one's a lot bigger, and I'm like, I like this one more.
Yeah.
Than that one. I like that other one for what it was trying to do, but this one to me was just like it's crazy.
The portrait with his eyes all like like kind of bloodied up and everything. Oh, it looks awesome, Levi. So it's a crazy concept they did that, and I'm glad someone's doing it because it looks great. So
can't wait for that. I mean, there's going to be some great ones. We all have our wallets burning after the Prime 1 event, and it looks like today the first piece already went up for order. So I would expect Prime 1 to start pumping out these pre-orders pretty quick here. I did also love that Prime 1 is mentioning now dates, and it tells you when some of these pre-orders are going to go live. I think that's very helpful, and it's something that I do really appreciate.
That's awesome because I know my birthday month is when Casca Guts comes out, so it's like a birthday present for me.
Oh, there you go.
June. I said June 2024, so I'm getting that my birthday month. So
treat yourself.
It's nice.
I love that show.
Well, I think we'll wrap it here, and I look forward to this Friday where we still plan for Ben from XM to be on with us to discuss the future of XM, and I really want to ask the question about what is new for their line coming up. I really want to see. I'm just intrigued about what they'll do for this summer. I know they've got a lot of great pieces coming, and I'm just ready to see what they're going to end up doing. Until then, I will see you on Friday. Thanks to everybody for getting on, and I will see you this Friday at 8 p.m. Central. Stay godlike.
Thanks for joining, everybody.